live podcast. So, as you can read, today we are remembering one of our own that is true legend, Dolly Parton. It was yesterday night that I had to get to know of the sad news through Dolly Parton's social media platform, that is Instagram, where we had to find the breaking news of Dolly Parton's passing on. I have been on how do you remember me? Jocelyn, right now I'm still trying to pay tribute to one of my favorite musicians, and that is Dolly Parton. So I'm going to take this opportunity to read out my tribute to Dolly Parton. And it is so sad that she was one of my favorite musicians, and hearing about her death has literally broken me, and I just pray that God strengthens the family. So I had to write down my tribute to Dolly Parton. Today I want to take a moment to honor a woman whose name became much bigger than music, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton was not just a singer, she was a songwriter, a storyteller, an actress, a philanthropist, and above all, a woman with a heart that touched millions of people around the world. What made Dolly so special was not only her incredible voice or the unforgettable songs she gave us, it was her kindness, her her kindness. Sorry about that. It was her kindness, her humility, her generosity. She had a way of making people feel seen, loved, and important. Dolly taught us that you can become one of the biggest stars in the world and still remain true to where you come from. She never forgot her roots, and she spent so much of her life giving back and helping others. Through her music, her laughter, her wisdom, and her beautiful spirit, Dolly Parton created a legacy that will live forever. Today, we remember the woman behind the rich stones, a woman who inspired generations, brought comfort through her songs, and proved that kindness can be kindness can be just as powerful as talent. Dolly Parton may be gone, but her voice will never be silenced. Her songs will continue to play, her stories will continue to be told, and her light will continue to shine in the hearts of millions. I'm from Uganda. Rest peacefully, Dolly. Thank you for the music. Thank you for the memories. And thank you for being exactly who you were. The world was truly bigger because you were in it. I grew up listening to Dolly Parton's songs on my mother's song. And listening to her songs always brought joy to my heart. But learning on Dolly Parton's death, I really felt so broken. And I was like, oh, my favorite musician has passed on. That's Dolly Parton. Hi Roxy, how you doing? So remembering her is just something so good that at least I feel I can do. She may not have known me, but at least through her music, I got to know her from my childhood. So, may the soul of Dolly Parton rest in eternal peace, and may God strengthen her family. It's really sad to lose a loved one, and no one can ever make you learn how to live with that pain. So, Dolly Parton, who was Dolly Parton? When we talk about Dolly Parton, we are not just talking about a country music singer. We are talking about a woman who became a songwriter, actress, businesswoman, a philanthropist, and one of the most recognizable entertainer in music history. Her humble beginnings in Tennessee, growing up in a large family, her love for music from a young age, her journey from small town girl to an international superstar, how she remained connected to her roots throughout her career. Dolly Parton's music career, one of the biggest things to discuss is her incredible songwriting. Dolly Parton wrote or co-wrote thousands of songs throughout her career. There is Jolene, I Will Always Love You, 9 to 5, Court of Many Colors, Here You Come Again, Island in the Stream, Why Would You Come In Here Looking Like That, Two Doors Down, Love is Like a Butterfly, The Bargain Store, My Tennessee Mountain Home, Hello God, Hard Candy Christmas, Silver Threads and Golden Needles, Joshua, Applejack, Damn Blonde. What is your favorite Dolly Parton song? Is it Jolene, I'll Always Love You, 9 to 5, or Court of Many Colors? Jolene, one of her biggest songs. Um, Jolene became one of her biggest recognizable songs in country music. Jolene is one of those songs that people from different generations knew. The story, the emotions, and the melody, everything about it became unforgettable. The emotion behind the song, why the name Jolene became iconic, how the song has been covered by many artists, how younger generation continue discovering the song. Do you think Jolene is Dolly Parton's most iconic song? I Will Always Love You. That is number 4. This one is the most important part of Dolly Parton's music history. Many people associate with I Will Always Love You with Whitney Houston, but Dolly Parton actually wrote and originally recorded the song. Dolly writing the original song, the emotional meaning behind the lyrics, Dolly's original version, Whitney Houston legendary version, how the song became one of the most famous songs in music history. That is the beauty of great songwriting. One song can travel across generation and become meaningful to millions of different people. The number 5, that is 9 to 5. Another huge Dolly Parton classic. Talking about how 9 to 5 became connected to working people. 9 to 5 wasn't just a catchy song, it became an anthem for working people, and 9 to 5 wasn't just a catchy song, it became an anthem for working people and people trying to survive the daily struggles of life. I had to relocate to a different place. So still talking about my favorite singer. Yeah, that is Dolly Parton. We're still talking about The song that was 9 to 5. So 9 to 5, as I told you, was a huge Dolly Parton classic. 9 to 5 became connected to working people. 9 to 5 wasn't just a catchy song, it became an anthem for working people and people trying to survive the daily struggles of life. The energy of the song, the famous movie 9 to 5, Dolly acting career, how the song is still recognized today. How many of you still know every word to 95? Court of Many Colors. I've grown up listening to Court of Many Colors, and that song is a song that I think even people right now can resonate to. The coat of many colors that my mama made for me. With her beautiful voice, she had to make people fall in love with her music. So, this is one of Dolly Mosty's personal and emotional song that is Coat of Many Colors. Her childhood, poverty and growing up with very little, her mother's love, the meaning of finding pride in what you have, and why the song represents Dolly's life story. Coat of Many Colors reminds us that sometimes the most valuable things in life are not expensive. Love, family, memories, and kindness can mean much more. Number 7, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers. This is another wonderful song talking about their friendship and musical partnership. Songs and moments to mention: Island in the Stream, Real Love, their friendship over the years, the incredible chemistry on stage. Island the Stream, there is Island the Stream, there is Real Love, their friendship over the years, their incredible chemistry on stage with Kenny Rogers. Do you think Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers gave us one of the greatest musical partnership of all times? Then number 8, Dolly Parton as a songwriter. This is extremely important. Dolly Parton's greatest gift, many not only have been her voice, it was also her ability to tell stories through songs. Talk about her songs often told stories: love, heartbreaks, family, poverty, faith, friendship, women, working life, growing up, dreams, and home. Dolly Parton's song often feels like a story you can actually see. The number 9, we are having Dolly Parton's influence on music. Dolly Parton influenced how Dolly Parton literally influenced music: country music, pop music, female artists, songwriters, young generations of musicians. Dolly Parton showed that you can be a glamorous, funny, powerful, feminine, intelligent, and successful all at the same time. She inspired artists across different genres, not just country music. So Dolly Parton's collaborations. Time So she performed or collaborated with throughout her career. Names to bring include Kenny Rogers, Whitney Houston, Miley Cyrus, Linda Ronstadt, Amy Lowe Harris, and Peter Wagon Wagner. So 11, we're going to be talking about Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus. This is a beautiful thing to talk about. Dolly Parton being Miley Cyrus's godmother, their close friend relationship, their performances together, how Miley has spoken about Dolly's influence, the emotional connection between the two. Their relationship was more than just music. It represented love between generation of artist and family. So Dolly Parton as an actress. Mentioning some of her famous acting works, we have 9 to 5, we have Steel Magnolias, Nallows, The Best Little Warehouse in Texas, and The Rainstone. Then how Dolly successful crossed from music into Hollywood. Dolly Parton is humanitarian works. This is one of the most beautiful part of her legacy. Her literacy initiative helped provide books to children. Dolly didn't just want to entertain people, she wanted to help children learn, dream, and have opportunities. She wanted to entertain people, she wanted to help children learn, dream, and have opportunities. Talking about how her philanthropy became a major part of her legacy. Dolly's personality. This can be such a very funny part to talk about. Her sense of humor, her famous quotes, her laugh, her fashion, her wigs, her rhinestones, her confidence, her ability to touch, her ability to laugh at herself. Dolly Parton understood something very special. You can take your work serious without taking yourself too seriously. Her iconic look, that is number 15. Her iconic look. Talking about Dolly Parton's image, blonde hair, glamorous outfit, rhinestones, big stage costumes, her instantly recognizable style. Behind the glamorous image was an incredible hardworking woman and one of the most talented songwriters of her generation. 16. Dolly Parton's greatest legacy. I'm here to share some of the beautiful history that Dolly Parton was literally known for. This is my own research and my own words like that I'm sharing out. So this is also another perfect ending to share with you. Mom say tell you she loves you. Good night. Love you too. Love you so much, Mom. Have a lovely good night. Thank you so much for joining my live. I'm talking about Dolly Parton. Yeah. So we're talking about Dolly Parton's greatest legacy. Dolly Parton's greatest legacy isn't just the awards, the albums, and the fame. It is the way she made people feel. Her legacy includes the music, the songwriting, the stories, the laughter, the charity works, the children she helped, the artists she inspired, the fans who grew up listening to her, because different people listened to Dolly Parton. different children, different people grew up listening to Dolly Parton. So her legacy includes the music she sings from her heart and soul. Very true. So we're talking about her legacy. What does her legacy include? The music, the song, the songwriting, the stories, hiddenness, the laughters, the charity works, the children she helped, the artists she inspired, the fans who grew up listening to her. So some of the questions that I can literally pose to you all, maybe that you can try to relate on and talk about and make you feel like you really were close and you really maybe knew something about Dolly. What was the favorite song Dolly Parton sang? When did you start discovering Dolly Parton's music? Do you prefer John Lee or I Will Always Love You? What is your favorite Dolly and Kenny Rogers' song? What is your favorite Dolly movie? To be on and off, like there's a lot happening in my background. So what is your favorite movie, Dolly movie? What is your favorite Dolly Parton's performance? What do you think of Dolly's greatest contribution to music? Which young artist do you think Dolly influenced the most? What is your favorite memory of Dolly Parton? Which Dolly Parton song make you emotional? Tonight we celebrate, or I know some of you it's night your time, but this time is morning, but I'll say today we celebrate the music, the memories, and the extraordinary legacy of Dolly Parton. Whether you knew her through music, through country music, through Jolene, through I Will Always Love You, through 9 to 5, through her movies, or through her incredible kindness, Dolly Parton left something behind for every one of us. Her music will continue to introduce her to new generations, and her story will always continue to inspire people to dream bigger, love deeper, and never forget they where they came from. So many of you may know Dolly Parton from different type of music. Many of you may know her from different movies, or many of you may know her from her beautiful quotes that she made. But all in all, we all got a chance to know her. So with the family of Dolly Parton, we together and we feel sorry for them to having lost their dearest friend, their dearest, closest soul. When you listen to Dolly Parton sing, or when you listen to Dolly Parton like speak, she would speak and you would really feel everything she says. You would pay attention. She would jokingly come and talk about everything, and doesn't, as you hear, Dolly Parton, I think, didn't take life like that serious. But we will always remember Dolly Parton. We remember her in different ways, but we will always remember her. But all in all, I appreciate